Welcome one and all. I love science. I may not be a witch, but here I am. I'm the science witch, and I am physically, emotionally, and physically again dead inside. All of that stuff about being dead inside is about shiny hunting. So I've been hunting for the same shiny for like 4 days. I've got into a chain of about 55 and lose the streak. And it just eternally frustrates me. But regardless, what we are here today to do is talk about Pokemon's GTS system. GTS is the global trading station, and that is when you go into straits, you go there, you can either deposit Pokemon to get one in return, or you can browse what other people are offering and trade with them to get the Pokemon you're looking for. But the GTS has one very fatal flaw, one really significant folly, which is ridiculous trade offers. What I mean is people putting up level 1 Mudkips for a Darkrai. This discussion over dinner, I am going to talk about the ways that the GTS should be categorized to make it fair and more of less of a waste of time. I personally believe the GTS should have a system that only allows you to trade legendaries for legendaries, or mythics or whatever, common for common, and shiny for shiny. Shiny legendaries do fall in the category of shiny or legendary, but I feel like they all need their own separate categories. But one other thing I was thinking about is I think legendaries should also be able to trade for shinies. Should also have a system that prevents people from, I guess it can sort of be like an evaluation system where the Pokemon you're trying to put up for trade is evaluated, and if it doesn't meet a certain criteria to match up with the Pokemon you're trying to trade for example, a Swablu for Groudon, if that Swablu is not a level that matches or exceeds the level of 70, no, that's too complex. Legendaries for legendaries, shinies for shinies, common for common. Simple as that. All legendaries can only be traded with other legendaries. All shinies can only be traded with other shinies. And all common Pokemon can only be traded with other common Pokemon. That will prevent things like a Smeargle for a Manaphy, or for people putting up a level 6 Nidoran male for a 70 and higher Rayquaza. And then in the description it's like, shiny please, and it's like, no! It's sort of like, in my opinion, it's like abuse to the GTS system. That sounds really weird, but that's just the only word that comes to mind. They're abusing the system and just clogging it up with with nonsensical offers. Like I said, trading, let's come up with another one. I think one that I saw that people were talking about on Tumblr, a level 1 Magikarp, a regular Magikarp, for an Arceus, I don't care how it's pronounced, for level whatever Arceus. Now, in what universe would that work? And I know there's something with, I believe it's Twitch or YouTube streamers who will be like, okay, put this Pokemon up and put, for this in return, but put this in the comment thing below so I know you're expecting one of those. And that I can understand. But when it comes to but it's so aggravating when you're looking for a certain Pokemon and you calibrate the settings so that it's Pokemon that you have that you can trade for that Pokemon, and all it is legendaries for a simple Pokemon like a Swirlix. It's like, why? Who in their right mind would make a trade like that? Sure, I know some people are generous, but who in their right mind would do something like that? Basically, to summarize everything, the GTS needs changes in Pokemon Sun and Moon. If Nintendo wishes to do that, go ahead. But if they want to keep the system clogged with all the ridiculous offers, let them be them. And can't really change that, I guess. It's definitely up to Nintendo, and I'm sure if they get enough complaints about it, they may or may not do something about it. That depends. Again, I don't know too much about how Nintendo works and how much they actually listen to complaints, but that's just my lack of knowledge, and that's my fault. So the GTS needs changes. Pokemon should only be tradable with Pokemon of equal status. Casual with casual, shiny with shiny, legendaries with legendaries, and mythical/mythical, or whatever the hell you want to call them. And that's pretty much it. I know this video is a lot shorter than they usually are. I'm trying to shorten down videos because, one, I tend to ramble a lot and it can be very, it can drag on, and it's not necessarily or something you'd want to listen to. So, trying to cut things down to keep rambling at a minimum. I could use the extra time, and also it's easier for me to edit. That being said, answer this in the comments for me. What is your craziest GTS story? Not GTS story, but what is the craziest GTS offer you've seen? Put a comment down below answering those if you feel inclined to. Anyways, with that, we are all set. Thank you guys so much for taking your time to watch this video. If you enjoyed what you saw, take a stab at that like button to let me know, and I will see each and every one of you sometime in the very near future. Take care of yourselves, everyone. Bye!